Where would you like to start?
At the beginning.
Well, when I first joined, I thought you were kind of insane. I mean, you talk a lot more than you should. But then I heard you sing. I don't know how to say this, but it touched something in me. Right here.
I think the rest of the team expects us to become an item. You know, you can kiss me if you want to.
I want to.
You, the hot male lead, and me, the stunning young ingenue everyone roots for.
True love is not real unless it is returned. If we cease to believe in love, why would we want to live?
You said you'd never break up with me. I'll never break up with you.
Neither. I never thought you'd make me feel like this.
I know now that there's nothing here for me anymore.
That's not the truth. When you love someone like I loved her, they're a part of you. It's like you're attached by this invisible tether, and no matter how far away you are, you can always feel them.
My home isn't some place.
Imagine a future moment in your life where
It's someone.
all your dreams come true, you know? It's the greatest moment in your life, and you get to experience it with one person. Who's standing next to you?
Tina.
There she is. Go get her.
You really do love her.
Those words don't even cover how I feel about Rachel.
Words can't describe it.
Just listen, okay? I always feel like you hear me better when I'm not talking.
You're everything.
If you love someone, you tell them.
And I will love you till the day I die.
I got him a seat tonight.
I'd like to come to the show sometime.
Even if you're scared that it's not the right thing.
I don't think I want to be your boyfriend.
I want us to be together.
I can't be a couple with you. I don't care about anybody but you.
Even if you're scared that it'll cause problems. Even if you're scared that it'll burn your life to the ground. You say it. You say it loud.
Break a leg.
I love you.
And then you go from there.
Whenever two of us got together, we got a nickname. Rachel and I are,
And if you're lucky,
Finchel.
I mean, if you're the luckiest person on this entire planet, the person you love decides to love you back.
I love you.
When I don't catch you staring at me, you're staring at her.
I know you still love him.
Rachel was the soulmate.
I say, fall head over heels. Find someone you can love like crazy and who will love you the same way back. Forget your head and you listen to your heart.
What were you feeling in that moment?
That I loved you.
Because the truth is, honey, there's no sense living your life without this.
Stay away from my future wife!
He's my person.
To make the journey and not fall deeply in love, well, you haven't lived a life at all. But you have to try. Because if you haven't tried, you haven't lived.
No matter where you are,
I wanted to hear your voice.
or what you're doing, or who you're with.
You and I both know how this thing ends. I don't know how or when. And I don't care where you're living or what dope you're shacked up with.
I loved Finn.
You're my girlfriend.
He loved me and he loved all of you guys.
We are endgame.
And before Finn, I used to sing alone.
I know that. And you know that.
I had it all planned out. I was gonna make it big on Broadway and maybe do a Woody Allen movie. And then when we were ready, I would just come back and he'd be teaching here and I'd walk through those doors and I would just say I'm home. Because I don't ever want to be without you. And then we would live happily ever after. I'm inspired.
I mean, we do have some pretty dangerous musical chemistry.
I think I can control myself.
I just really love you.
I love you too.
You're beautiful. I always knew what you were thinking.
You're special. Oh, my thin necklace! Where's my thin necklace?
That's not what's really great about you, Rachel.
There he is. Finn.
You're kind of my moose.
It's Muse.
I know. Just wanted to see you smile. Now, will you tell me what you're so upset about?
If you take a second look at me, you'd realize that I'm the only person in your life who knows you.
I know you. I know you have 4 different kinds of crying. You've got the fake crying when you want something, which always involves a tissue. You got the singing crying, which this can't be. The disappointed crying, which involves sobbing. And the crying over a guy, which I know very well. Because he used to be reserved for me. Well, actually, it doesn't work without you. Just like everything else in my life.
It's the most important thing there is. Love.
You're the love of my life.
Finding the right person to spend your life with.
Rachel Berry, will you marry me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I will marry you.
Love finds you, son. You don't find love. It's got a little bit to do with destiny, fate, what's written in the stars.
You're a real star.
You're like this big gold star, and for some bizarre reason, you chose to let me love you. You're gonna get on that train, okay? And you're gonna go to New York, and you're gonna be a star. Without me. That's how much I love you.
I love you so much.
I love you. Relationships are a lot like flowers. If you find the right seed, put it in good soil, give it water and sunlight, bam. Perfect bud.
You named a star after me?
I named it in Hudson because there's already a star named Rachel Berry.
This place is kind of like our Jerusalem.
I am honored to be here to rededicate this theater, the Finn Hudson Auditorium.
All roads seem to just lead us back here. This is where you proposed to me. When you did, you reminded me it was where we had our first date. It's also where we first met. I hated you for what you did to me at that train station. Are you breaking up with me?
Set her free. I always thought one day Finn would take his place over.
You were the first boy who made me feel loved. And sexy.
Look at me. You're sexy.
And visible. You are my first love. And I want, more than anything, for you to be my last.
And then comes winter and the flower dies. But if you tend that garden, spring will come along and that flower will bloom again.
I cannot tell you how thankful I am for our little infinity.